Hello and welcome to another edition of Victor Alonge on Real Estate. My name is Victor Alonge, your anchor, and this program comes to you every week and it's about real estate and allied, services. Today we will be looking at an important aspect of the practice, of estate surveying and valuation. We're talking about valuation actually. And we will be looking at which profession actually has a claim to valuation as a service. A couple of professions have actually come out in the open to say yes, they have some claim to valuation. But whose territory is it actually domiciled as a profession, legally, and even in terms of professional training? So I'll be looking at this with a distinguished professional who is not just an estate surveyor but also an engineer. It will help us to have another perspective into this discussion. We will be looking at this after this message. Please don't go away. Welcome back. It's still Victor Alonge on Real Estate. My name is Victor Alonge, your anchor. And like I said earlier, we will be looking at valuation as a professional service this week. And I have a guest here today. He is an engineer and also an estate surveyor and valuer. He's one of the silent achievers that we have in this country. Please join me to welcome to this program today, estate surveyor and valuer engineer Stephen Mayaki. You're welcome to this program.
Thank you very much, Victor.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, valuation is a professional service that is actually key to our economy. It is the basis of most financial decisions. And economies have been seen to have collapsed or gone into crisis as a result of asset mispricing, which is another name for, valuation inadequacies. We have had to embrace international financial reporting standards, which actually came as a result of reaction to asset mispricing globally. And that has actually put accountants and and valuers, as the two global professionals, as we always say. But in this country today, we have, challenges. We've seen engineers come out openly. In fact, sometimes a couple of years ago, we had this regulation, which was produced by Coren and signed by the Minister of Works,
yes.
At that time, effectively saying yes, engineers can actually do valuation. But that's been contested, and the Nigerian Institute of Estate Surveyors and Valuers have actually been, trying to talk senses into people to let them know the importance. So today we have estate surveyor and valuer engineer Stephen Mayaki to actually give us his perspective. So, Engineer Mayaki, or estate surveyor and valuer Mayaki, what is your take? Whose profession can lay claim to valuation as a professional service?
Victor, there's really no doubt about it. The Estate Surveyor Registration Board definitely categorically states that it is only estate surveyors that can do the function of valuation. The engineers' claim on plant and machinery is because they believe that estate surveyors do not have the capacity which engineers have to value plant and machinery. I'll give you a historical background. I studied mechanical engineering and started my career with Shell BP as an engineer.
In England?
In Port. I was actually in Port Harcourt.
Okay.
2 years later, I moved to Knight Frank and Rotley, which is a firm of estate surveyors and valuers, as a trainee plant and machinery valuer. So they had to now send me to England for articleship to go and study that part of engineering, that's plant and machinery valuation. Okay, I'm giving you this background so that people can know that engineers don't automatically qualify as valuers.
Good.
You have to go, you have engineering as your principal knowledge, and then study valuation as a special aspect of engineering. Okay, so I went to England and spent some 2 years learning plant and machinery valuation. Before Knight Frank hired us, they used to value in collaboration with engineers. The engineers will do this, the enumeration, and the valuer will do the economics of the value of the asset.
Good.
So the claim by engineers is misplaced.
Okay.
All right?
Good.
But that does not mean that engineers cannot become valuers. Okay? Engineers can become valuers if they go and study valuation as part of their profession.
And then get qualified
And then get qualified
as an estate
as an estate surveyor and valuer.
Fantastic. I hope this program today, enriches, us regarding valuation and who is actually supposed to be the valuer. Estate surveyors and valuers are, and I think engineers should please, collaborate.
Yeah.
Let us have that mutual working relationship. There is enough there for everybody to deliver his or her services, and I think synergy will help us. So this is where we draw the curtain on this week's edition of Victor Alonge on Real Estate. I hope you've had a great time. Until we come your way next week, please continue to keep safe. Bye-bye.